Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. Now today's video is going to be what I would like to call a Saturday sermon. That's right guys, it's a Saturday sermon. Maybe it's going to be a new topic, a new video segment, shall we say, that'll pop up from here and there when I decide to go off on a little tangent, a little rant if you will. Basically, what I want to talk about today is the man-baby community in the Star Wars collecting world that we all live in. As many of us know, the Star Wars fan base is very divided, especially when it comes to the movies and all the content that Disney puts out. But I want to talk about specifically the toy community. There are a lot of us that love the Kenner collection, collect it, think about it, talk about it, or just simply want to look at it. Maybe don't even own any of these toys, but you admire them and you'd like to look at them. For all of you out there that do have these toys, I'm sure you have your favorites. I'm sure you have things that you hold dear to your heart, and you all have a lot of opinions about these toys, as do I, and I think the community is a beautiful place to share your opinion and your thoughts on certain toys or any of the toys. And as a content creator, I like to do just that. I like to talk about the toys in great length and share my opinion. And I know you guys tune in to watch content for two reasons. One, you want to see the cool toy. Two, you want to hear the content creator talk about said toy. And there are a lot of people out there that don't simply want to hear an opinion. They want to hear a bunch of yes people, everyone nodding in agreement that the toy is awesome, or the toy is this, or the toy is that, or it's the best thing ever, or Kenner couldn't do any wrong. It's sacrilegious. These man babies feel, and I say man babies, I won't say men, because I can't feel that as a grown man you would have such a childish attitude towards other men sharing their opinions. These Kenner purists feel that these toys are free of any criticisms whatsoever, that they are perfect. They are perfect and they hold value. And so you cannot talk no disparaging remarks, nothing quote unquote negative. That if I share an opinion of such, that I talk about, like I did recently on a video about, I think the video is called WTF Kenner, and it was about the figures that I thought that Kenner should have made, that we only got one version of the said figure, and that they should have made more of this particular figure, different iterations of it. And I got a lot of flack on that. A lot of guys go, well, what the hell, you're complaining, you're complaining about Kenner. Oh my God, the toy line's 40 years old. It's this, it's that. Like, giving me crap about my opinion about some toys. And for all of you that don't like that I'm going to share my opinion, you can go yourself. Seriously, I literally do not care about what you think about my opinion. I am sharing my opinion. I'm a content creator and I'm a very chill guy and I love this line of toys, but I do have opinions about it. It may not align with your 8-year-old self who thinks these toys are just beyond any criticisms whatsoever, and that I shouldn't say anything about it one way or the other. I'm not a yes man. I'm a free thinker. I started this channel to share my love of Star Wars and to talk about said toys in a manner that I felt would be palatable for a general audience. And I think that's what every content creator does. We talk about the things that we like, and we're going to talk about the things that we don't like. For instance, I'm not particularly fond of the Kenner Star Destroyer playset. I haven't really got to that in a review yet, but when I do, it's not going to be, shall we say, favorable. And I'm sure I'll get some more crap from people about that one too. And you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. You guys need to grow up. Just because a man doesn't think like you do, it doesn't give you the right to jump on his comment thread in a video and talk smack to him and tell him that he has no voice. As one guy put it, you have no voice to talk about these toys. There's my voice guy. Seriously. Are you joking me? Like I seriously don't. I really truly do not care what you guys think. If whether you agree with me, you don't agree with me. Um, I could care less. I'm gonna make the content I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna talk about these toys. I want to talk about them. And I feel that like there's a, and I'm not. Most of you are awesome, and I'm not giving you the finger. I'm giving the haters out there the finger. The guys that are gonna float on my channel and talk smack to me, or find my videos in Facebook groups and write stupid comments and try to attack me because I've attacked their toys. Grow up, man. I feel like you guys specifically, the ones that I'm talking about, you have some like identity crisis that you find that your identity is tied to these toys. That's where your self worth lies, and that these toys are, they're desirable, they're valuable, and that if I attack the toys, I'm attacking you. You have some serious issues. So for all of you, you whiny little man baby children out there, grow the F up. Learn to differentiate your self worth from toys. These are toys. And I'm trying to say this with a straight face, but it's really hard. They're toys. You have serious issues, and you shouldn't be allowed near a keyboard, because you're nothing more than a keyboard warrior who will get on your computer and talk smack to somebody, another fellow collector, another grown man, trying to tell him how to spend his money on what he should buy, what he shouldn't buy. And that falls into the whole repro group, which I'll try to address that in a second. But like this whole like hierarchy of self-imposed the status that you think you hold because you have this collection, or you have parts of the collection, and you hold it in a value in a certain way in your own mind's eye, that you get the right to tell other people what they should think about said toys. It's completely bonkers. I don't subscribe to that bull. I never have and never will. It's like this, I don't know, it's like a subpar human placement that these Kenner purists are putting me and other people into because I don't agree with you about something. I love these toys. Newsflash, I love all of these toys, even the playset, the Death Star, or I'm sorry, the Star Destroyer playset. Even for all its weird wackiness, I love it. It's part of the Kenner collection. I love all these toys. So if you guys haven't figured this out yet, this whole channel is about vintage Star Wars toys. So if you think that I don't, you have a couple screws loose. I wouldn't have started a channel talking about Kenner Star Wars if I didn't absolutely adore it. So it's mind blowing to me that you guys, the select group of you out there, think anything otherwise. It's I don't know. Stop prancing around in your Darth Vader underoos waiting for your mom to make you some PBJs, and grow up and figure it out that I'm a content creator and I love the content that I'm talking about. And I say content as in this content behind me, not necessarily what I'm making, the content behind me. There's a whole lot of it right here. I love it. I love talking about it. And I'm going to share my opinion. So grow up. Learn to accept another man's opinion in the world. That's what makes the world go round. Most of you on here get that. Most of you guys are sweethearts, and I enjoy talking to you guys in the comments. And I love the back and forth. And I'm not saying I need everybody to be, oh yeah, GQ Jedi's right. Oh, I agree with him. Oh, no. Have your opinion. I always tell you guys, have your opinion. Collect or collect not. There is no try. That is the only slogan I really will preach to you guys. I feel like you're either collecting or you're not collecting. It's kind of more of a play on Yoda, and it's a little poke. It's all meant in fun. But I will never preach to you guys and tell you what you should do, or how you should collect, or what you should collect, or what you should think, more importantly. That's not my bag. That's not my bag. That's not how I do things in life. The world's a free place, and I feel like people should be entitled to collect and do the things that they like with their collections and have an opinion. That's what makes things spicy in life. So you don't have to agree with me. That's totally groovy. I don't care. I really don't. And I don't have a problem when somebody comments and tells me about why they maybe disagree with something. But when you come on my channel and you attack me and you try to belittle me, or you try to do it in some Facebook group or something like that, that's where I just laugh and just think like, you are a douchebag. You haven't grown up. And I'm not going to be PC about this all the time. I'm not a cardboard cutout. I'm not going to stand here and take it. You throw heat at me, I'm going to throw it right back at you. And if you don't like it, get the hell out of the kitchen. I mean, I really just, I don't know. I don't have time for it. And this video is more like a chuckle for me to just get some stuff off my chest, because I find it absolutely hilarious that there's a lot of you man babies in this community. And this is undoubtedly going to piss a lot of you guys off after you see this video. Maybe you've already turned it off at this point, but this video will float around, I'm sure, as things tend to do on the internet. And so be it. So be it. Like I said, most of you on here are pleasant and awesome, and you're a bunch of sweethearts. There's a select few of you guys that are in this community, deeply entrenched, especially in these Facebook groups, who are so entitled and so have this elitist attitude about the whole thing. It's pathetic. In short, it's absolutely pathetic. And when I want to talk about reproductions, I've mentioned this in other videos. You guys can't stop it. The reproductions have been around since the 90s. They're not going anywhere. Newsflash, they are not going anywhere, whether it's Stan Solo or it's the next 17 or it'll be some other company that's going to make custom figures, custom weapons, things that look so close to Canada. It just makes your asshole tighten up. Like, that's too bad. That is just too bad. You can't stop it. Don't buy it. Do your homework. Educate yourself on these things so that you personally don't get screwed. And yes, have people been screwed on this? Yes, they have been. I'll admit it. Yes. People have bought something that they thought was legit Kenner and realizing it's not. It happens. I've gotten reproduction weapons in my collection before. When I would buy a collection, I'd have to weed through them and find out, oh my gosh, this was actually reproduction. Yes, you got to do your homework. And sometimes you may get burned. That's what happens in this collection. You can't safeguard that. You can't gatekeep this community and tell people what to buy and what not to buy and what not to make, and then chide others for buying what they want. You can't tell a grown man how he should spend his money. What world do you live on? This is planet Earth, where people do whatever the F they want. It's a free world. Like I said, it just blows my mind. The attitude that some of you guys in this community have, the way you treat other collectors, other grown men, the way you treat me sometimes, other content creators. It's laughable. It's like, who the F do you think you are? I take pause to laugh because honestly, this whole thing is a joke. It's an absolute joke. I may sound ruffled, but I find it more humorous than anything. But there are this many douchebags in this community. It's like, I mean, I didn't realize there were so many of you out there until I started this channel, and there's no way to weed through you guys. You know who you are. You will always exist. I don't know. I don't know. I just find it hilarious, and I really wish you guys would grow up. It would make this community run so much smoother. And I hate to say it, guys, life's too short to get your panties in a bunch over some plastic that's going to outlive you anyway. Be nice. Allow others to have their opinion. Allow other men to do what they want with their own hard-earned money and to buy the toys that they want to buy and talk about the toys how they want to talk about it. Grow the F up. Yeah, I suppose this is the part where I'm supposed to say I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give the old like button, thumbs up to support the channel, and if you've not already done so, blast that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any valuable Star Wars content. And remember, collector, collect not. There is no try.